wherein Donald Trump has made a dramatic U-turn and said that US has lost India to the darkest China. Now, Prime Minister Modi also reaffirmed US-India ties. While the Prime Minister has echoed US President's sentiments, Trump aide Peter Navarro has stirred a controversy yet again with sharp anti-India claims, prompting a strong rebuttal from the Ministry of External Affairs at the same time. Take a look at this very report to take you through all the series of developments. There were tariffs, there were taunts, and there were even threats. But finally, there seems to be a thaw. Just a day after declaring that the US has lost India to the darkest China, Donald Trump has flipped the script. A dramatic change of tone, a sudden turn of face. The US president now praises Prime Minister Modi. He says India and America share a special bond, a bond that hasn't been lost.
I always will. I'll always be friends with Modi. He's great. Prime Minister, he's great. I'll always be friends, but I just don't like what he's doing at this particular moment. But India and the United States have a special relationship. There's nothing to worry about.
But importantly, the Prime Minister too reciprocates. And in his first direct response to the President of the United States, since ties started straining between the two nations, Modi echoes Trump's remarks, welcoming his words, reaffirming commitment to a strong strategic partnership. Even External Affairs Minister Shankar weighs in, underscoring the personal rapport between Trump and Modi.
Prime Minister Modi obviously attaches enormous importance to our partnership with the United States. Where President Trump is concerned, he's always had a very good personal equation with President Trump.
US बहुत बड़ी डेमोक्रेसी है, भारत विश्व की मदर ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी है. इन दोनों डेमोक्रेसीज के बीच में अच्छा रिलेशन रहना स्वाभाविक ही है.
But the story isn't all hunky-dory. Trump aide Peter Navarro continues his tirade from the sidelines, now accusing India of funding Russia's war through oil purchases and thus claiming Ukrainian lives. And India is hitting back. The Ministry of External Affairs called out Navarro's remarks as misleading. Moreover, he reminds Washington of how the India-US ties have weathered many storms in the past.
As far as India-United States relations are concerned, दोनों देशों के बीच में एक comprehensive global strategic partnership है और हम चाहते हैं कि इस पार्टनरशिप को जो मुद्दे तैयार किए गए हमारे बीच में उस पर काम करके हम इसको आगे ले जाएं.
Defense, energy, trade, diplomacy, India and the US share historic bonds that cut across every sector. If we look at what's been said so far, this is why the India-US ties matter. It's a historic tie that we're speaking of, wherein what India gains here is access to advanced tech in defense, artificial intelligence and space. On the other hand, the US gains key partners in the Indo-Pacific strategy, which is quite important to the United States, given that it has always looked at countering a power like China in this very region, which is why this relationship really matters to them. So is this yet another temperamental change of tone by Trump? Or is the US president finally realizing that arm twisting and blackmailing Bharat would yield him no returns? And above all, has the Prime Minister somehow scored his biggest geopolitical victory yet? Bureau Report, India Today.